Coming on my page and y'all keep saying, yo, what is the point of being woke, bro, right? They be telling us inside the little kids movies, bro. I'ma show you.
That's that ant that stood up to me. Yeah, but we can forget about him. It was just one ant. Hey, you're right. It's just one ant. Yeah, boys, they're puny. Puny? Say, let's pretend this brain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt? No. Well, how about this one? Are you kidding? How about this?
This is why they silence us. Listen up.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back. Does anybody else want to stay?
If you couldn't understand what that child movie just said, then you really gotta wake the fuck up, alright? Cause that's really in your face, bro. So really wake that shit up, alright? Let's go!
Y'all, I've had a series of fucking panic attacks at fucking work today. Like, we are not supposed to live like this, y'all. Like, I'm on lunch and I don't want to go fucking back in, y'all. We shouldn't have to struggle so fucking hard and then struggle to operate, struggle to function as a person trying to make it. Like, what the fuck, y'all? And I don't have a solution. Like, I don't know, y'all. This ain't fucking it, y'all. This ain't fucking it. I did not picture life being this fucking bullshit, y'all. Y'all, I've had a series of fucking panic attacks at fucking work today. Like, we are not supposed to live like this, y'all. Like, I'm on lunch and I don't want to go fucking back in, y'all. We shouldn't have to struggle so fucking hard and then struggle to operate, struggle to function as a person trying to make it. Like, what the fuck, y'all? And I don't have a solution. Like, I don't know, y'all. This ain't fucking it, y'all. This ain't fucking it. I did not picture life being this fucking bullshit, y'all.
Alrighty, family. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start everything off by saying Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Thawada Yahweh, Thawada Yahweh Shai, Salaki Yahweh Yahweh, Salaki Yahweh Mashiach, Malaki Yahweh Shai, Kohalo, Adunawa, Abba Yahweh, Bahashim Hamashiach, Malaki Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekak Wadash, Babukusha, 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 Babukusha. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Barakatah and Thawada to all of those who are being diligent inside this truth, and they're doing the best that they can when it comes down to keeping the commandments of the Most High Heavenly Fathers, as well as carrying on the faith of the Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who is the Malak, and as always make it known, it's all about the kingdom. So to get right into it, the first video, that was just something, I played that really wasn't supposed to be a part of, of the video, but, ultimately, the Spirit was leading me, to record that as well, behind everything, what's getting ready to be made known. So if you can see how the truth is laid out in plain sight, with the one video, and by the truth being laid out in plain sight, that's something to think about at the end of the day. You see how that Ants movie was literally making it known to you on how Esau Edom, okay, how he thinks when it comes down to Jake waking up, okay. You gotta really see that for what it is, and that's in plain sight. And Esau is the type to throw something in your attention because he knows your mindset is not on a plane of where his mindset is at when it comes down to his deceptions. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, when you when you look at when you look at the whole picture, it's like if you got one person that's woke, he can affect everybody else. Like for instance, us waking up and we realizing we're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And going from there, with the next video, you can see how, the brother, Jake, he's sitting there and, he crying, man. And, and it takes a lot for a man, who can be busting his ass, working hard for a household, and taking care of a household or whatever. I don't know his background, but what I can say, you could tell, he got a lot going on and he under a lot of pressure, slaving on a fucking plantation, for Esau, man. And this system has been set up, where it is, where, their foot is on our necks, man. So I'm gonna go into Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and I'm gonna start at I'm gonna hit verse 1. And this shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So what is being mentioned here, okay, through Moses, is he was speaking to our ancestors, okay, who are Hebrew Israelites. All right, he was making it known to them, like, look, if you are in a place of being committed, basically, I want to say being committed to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to bless you, man. He's going to bless you, and he's going to have you to be in a place where you are above all the nations who are upon the face of the earth, right? Not only just that, but we will be so blessed where the blessings will overtake us, meaning we'll be extremely blessed, wanting for nothing, not only just wanting for nothing, but we wouldn't feel what we feel in this oppression, in what we're going through. We wouldn't be feeling it, because we are blessed. But that's what happens. But this is what happens when you go against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You could say, oh, I'm not an Israelite. But listen, that's your nationality. And the curses fits our people, in every aspect. And no other nation of people fit the curses in what is being described in Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting at verse 15. All right. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt now hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So by us not observing the ways of the Lord and keeping them, it opened a door up where we ended up having curses being laid out, laid out before us, and also being set upon us. He said, "Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field." That's plain and clear right there, saying no matter where you going at in the land of your captivity, you gonna have those curses being set upon you, man. But there's a reason why those curses are set upon us, not just because we disobeyed, but they're also set upon us as a sign, which we're getting ready to, which we're going to get right into. All right. He said, "Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store." Right? Well, why is he saying, "Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store"? He's talking about you saving. Okay, you saving, meaning when it comes down to saving money or you having anything stored up, it's going to be taken away, man. It's always going to have to go towards something. Where you're going to feel the level of oppression, man, being set upon you, all because we had disobeyed the Most High God's commandments, man. You see, you leave it up to these churches and some of these so-called pastors and deacons, like people who are portraying the image of godliness. They're going to tell you you don't have to keep God's commandments, or either they're not going to tell you you got to keep God's commandments. They don't push you keeping God's commandments. Why? Because that comes from the doctrine that has been given unto them through what? White supremacy. Okay? And it's sad that they will be in a place of going up against you if you are keeping God's commandments to the best of your abilities. That's what it's about. You keeping Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's commandments to the best of your abilities. That's what it's really about. Okay? And to me personally, I have it as I will want and make and have my mind in a place of needing, to keep his commandments to the best of my abilities. Why? Because we in these corruptible bodies, man. So you trying the best that you can to keep his commandments while still being in these corruptible bodies, you're showing a willingness and a dedication to detach from a place that is set up to be of our downfall, man. This whole place was set up for our downfall, to be, and there's nothing wrong to a certain point of being in the downfall, because the downfall is to make you to feel something. It's to be as a sign unto you. It's supposed to be in a place of waking your ass up. The scriptures even said, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. If you don't feel no type of way by being in this damn place and you getting comfortable, hey man, you a done bun. All right, I'm like this. Even if it seems like I'm up and I'm seeing my people down, come on, man, I'm down. All right, and that's one thing that our people gotta get into their minds. They have to allow that to seep within their hearts. Okay, because that's something very, very important. Because one person alone is not a nation. Okay, these damn devils came together and conspired with one another. Okay, as you can see on the side of the screen, which is of Psalm chapter 83. Okay, they came together, where we will be divided up as a nation, where the name of Israel will be no more in remembrance, man. So they took full advantage of what we were doing that was of transgression to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and we became lost to our heritage, as you see on the side of the screen as well. Okay, being lost to it, all because we put our trust into these damn heathens and their customs and mixing it in with the customs that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has given unto us, which is of a heritage. Let me go further. All right. Because these are all curses. I'm just trying to get to the main points. Look at this. It said, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers had known. And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. You see? And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Saying no matter where we going at in captivity, right? We're always going to be looked at as niggas, spics. And I'm talking about you so-called blacks, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans, man. Okay? Who are scattered amongst the four corners of the earth, who are of all shades of colors. And not only just that, but you got some of our people who are Israelites who look like the other nations, man. They look like the other nations. And the Lord made that known how Israel will be of a speckled bird, meaning how we're going to be of all shades and colors, man. You got some Israelites that may look like an Edomite. Okay? And I'm going to show you I'm going to show you through a video, at the end of this video. I'm going to show you a video at the end of this video. Okay? But the thing is, overall, we're scattered out, man. But going further, we will be as a proverb and a byword. That's why, we're called niggas. This is why we call spics. This is why we call wetbacks. This is why we call all these different names, man. But it's never a name about who we truly are. You see? African American, black. You see what I'm saying? All of those things, man. All right? But notice that it said, we should serve other gods, wood and stone. What is that wood? The cross, man. Okay, the things that are given unto our people through that white supremacist doctrine that has been thrown on top of our Bible, man, on top of our heritage. Okay, And they were like, oh, the cross, and don't know a damn thing really what the cross is really about, man. And then you got the stone. What is that stone? Where, you know, that's that Kaaba stone, you know, that's over in Mecca, man. Which is that wood and stone, which is the two dominant religions that are set upon our people, which is Christianity, okay, and Islam. Okay, these are the two doctrines that are set predominantly over our people and got them looked at as as a proverb or a byword, and as an astonishment among all the other nations, because they looking at it like, y'all don't even know who y'all are. Y'all are supposed to be God's chosen people. Look at y'all walking around here not even looking like a wise people, pants hanging off your asses, and you women, all y'all care about is twerk fests and everything else. Look at y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? They see us as a destroyed people, all because we ain't keeping the laws. Okay, like what is written in Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. So you gotta think about it. The laws, which are what? Commandments. Okay, let me go further. Okay, look at this. Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee should get up above thee very high, and thou should come down very low. You see, saying the strangers, because when we left out of Egypt, right? When our ancestors left out of Egypt and they went into the wilderness, they had strangers right along with them, which was those who were not Israelites, those who were of another nation. You know what I'm saying? That was amongst us. You know, you had some Israelites who had women that were of the other nation that had left out right along with them. And you had some men who were not Israelites who, that was of the other nations that left out also right along with us. You see, it wasn't just because they believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but their willingness to be in a place of being in servitude and acknowledging our people for who they are. You see what I'm saying? So they knew who we were, and that's why they was in an agreement to where they stood at right along with us. But to go further, this is what is a part of curses, okay? Because this is the stranger is the those who are of the other nations. It said the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shall come down very low. Meaning they are going to be above us and we're going to be beneath, man. You see, he's saying that, yo, you're going to have these people ruling over you, and you going to be in place of serving them. Okay? Verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So what is that saying? When it comes down to anything of want and need, they're going to lend to us, meaning we're going to be borrowing off of them, and we're going to be owing them. You see? But when it comes down to us lending to them, man, they don't need shit from us. You see? They don't need nothing from us. Honestly, they take from us. And they continue to take from us. You see? You see? He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. When you need a car, you got to get a loan. When you need a house, you got to get a loan. Everything that is of a loan, everything that is connected to these banks, you got to go to them. Okay? You don't have our people owning banks. Okay? When it comes down to us needing anything in this land of captivity, we got to go to our oppressors for everything. Okay? And the scripture is going to talk about that. Watch this. All right? Yeah, he should be the head and thou should be the tail. And a tail is something that get lifted up here and there throughout the time. But overall, a tail is usually dragged on the ground. You see? But the head is always up. Even if the head go down, it still is going to be above the tail. You see? And that's the truth. All right? And look at this, verse 45. He said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. You see, he commanded us. Like how a husband is unto his wife. He's commanding his wife. Why? Because the wife, she is of the body, and she's supposed to be carrying out the instructions that are given unto her. And she's supposed to be instilling these things in the children. Why? Because that keeps order in the home. Okay? And why did I say that? Because that's where the Heavenly Father stands at within his relationship with us, man. Okay? But let it be up to our people. They got a mindset like the whore of Babylon. You know, they got a mindset like a lot of these females today who are of our nation. You know, and I can go get it on my own. Ain't no nigga, this and that, the third, and blah, 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 blah. I can do it. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man. Ain't no man going this and no man that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go dummy for me. That's how some of these females be thinking, man. And honestly, I really want to say that's how some of these bitches be thinking. Okay? You see? And that's the truth. All right? But let me go further. And you know, it's Salaki on the language, but I just got to keep it plain and clear like that, because that's just the truth, man. All right? But watch this. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, man. You see? What is a sign for? A sign is something to be seen. So he's saying these are going to be signs that are going to be set upon us. So this is why I shared that video in the beginning. And then the video even afterwards. Okay? Because the video first, that wasn't really a part of it, you know, in what I was having my mind to be set on. I just, you know what I mean, I had that joint to be played because I'm like, damn, that's interesting, because that's something to be, you know, shared, because it connects right along with the video, saying like, yo, if our people would just wake the hell up and understand how serious this is, we can literally be mighty, man. You know, but it's also exposing the fears that Esau, Edom, and all these other nations have when it comes down to our people, man. They really fear our people. They fear our people waking up and coming together. You see, you heard what the damn cricket said, the grasshopper said. He said there is 100 ants to one cricket. Not cricket, one grasshopper. Showing you what they fear. You see, and then you going into the video, you seeing Jake, the next video, which was the video I really wanted to share, you see Jake crying and shit. Because he feels a level of oppression, meaning he feels the curses being set upon him. That's a sign. And what is that sign? That you are a Israelite. That's a Israelite. Okay? When you seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you going to bear witness to the curses. Okay, being set upon your people. You first, out of self-examination, you see how the curses fit you. You see, but they're all signs. Let me go further. Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness, you see, and with the gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. You see, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. See, this land of captivity that we're in, we're serving our enemies, okay? Which the Lord shall send against thee in the hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. See, that connects right along with he shall lend to thee and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head and thou shalt be the tail. That goes with that Deuteronomy 28 and 44, you see? But you see, overall, we got to go to them for want of all things, man. You see? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, like what they did with our people during the time of slavery. But this right here is more so of what is being done to our people spiritually. Why I say spiritually? Because before anything manifests in the natural, it first starts off in the spiritual realm, man. It starts off first in the supernatural realm. And look at the manifestation as which is of a sign that's set upon our people. Look at them. They don't know about the laws of the Most High, yet they cry about the level of oppression that's being set upon them. Where it's like it's an image of them being in a hard place in a rock. Okay? He said, until he have destroyed thee, man. You can look at our people. Our people is destroyed, man. The women destroyed. The men destroyed. Look at, and you know this as in them being destroyed, because look at the children, man. Look at the future generation. You see, society promoted to the future generation. It's okay to be homosexual. It's okay to be a part of the alphabet crew. Man on man, woman on woman, lost like shit. A man seeing a man and coming out and being like, that's a female. That ain't no damn female. That's a motherfucking man. And even if you make it to yourself to say anything about them, they willing to go at you. They ready to come at your neck, and they ready to sue you and all that other bullshit. You know, like they can exercise their freedom of speech, but you exercising your freedom of speech, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You see? You know, and that's the truth. All right, but you could just, if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, like I said, I ain't trying to make this all long, but if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, you know, because I want to show that the video at the end, so y'all can be able to bear witness to it. But overall, read Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting at verse 1 through 14. That's all about the blessings. But starting from verse 15 through 68, that's all the curses. That's something to really meditate on, and I guarantee you, you're gonna see it. You're going to see it. We fit the description. Okay? Okay? As the scriptures made it known, you know what I mean? For the Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. Meaning we the chosen people of the Most High. Okay? So, love y'all. Stay blessed. I pray this was edifying. Kolo Yah Bashim Yahweh Bashim Rakak Wadash, and Barakatah to all of those, and the water to all of those who are participating in listening to this lesson, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Again, Shalom, family.
People, I'm black. My father's black. My mom's white. I look white, but I'm black. Yes, I know. Shocking. Dear black people, I'm black. My father's black. My mom's white. I look white, but I'm black. Yes, I know.